Hi, it's Lindsay and welcome back to Rented Space on my rented farmhouse. Thank you for joining me today on this, as you can see by that glare, beautiful bright day. Now, this is my poor Peace Lily, and as you can see, she is a bit worse for wear. So we're going to pull her out of this pot. I'm going to separate her because she's definitely ready to be separated. I have 2 more pots over here. I've already partially filled both of them with soil, and these are both, like this pot here, self-watering, so I can sort of water them. Now I've got some Osmocote here. This is for indoor plants. Don't know if you can see that. So, and it's just a controlled release fertiliser, so obviously it'll just help give her a little bit more of a feed throughout the time, especially seeing I'm going to be stressing her out by separating her into 3 different pots. Now, I also have Osmocote potting mix behind me. So some of this is, like I said, that's new. This here, she needs to be separated, so I will get rid of some of the old stuff and then put in some new stuff as well. So, as you can see, I've already pulled off some of the dead leaves. Let's get her a little bit healthier, ready for winter. Now I did water her this morning to try and help to make it so she's not quite so stressed out when I go in. I'll just have a box for the old soil to go into. I think she's been, well, yeah, she has. She's been in this pot for at least probably 2 years, to be honest, so she's definitely long overdue. The water may come out because, like I said, I gave her a big water this morning, so she was ready for it. I don't know if you can see, but she's starting to get quite root bound there. She's not too bad, she's actually a lot better than I was expecting, but you can also see that she's sunk down a lot and she's lost a lot of soil, so we'll get her into a bit of better condition. So even with these 2 pots where it isn't new soil, I am still going to put some pellets in there, and I will put some into her other one, and just this way I know she's going to get the best soil, and over the next few months she's going to have plenty of nutrients slowly break down and feed her up. So just a bit of a small handful into each, and then we'll put some into here, and I'll put a bit more soil on top. Now this is a premium potting mix, and again, like I said, it is Osmocote. This is not a sponsored post at all, it's just what I like to use. Back to when I was a young kid working in a wholesale nursery, it was always Osmocote. So, yeah. Let's just see, I'm going to slowly pull all the dead leaves off and then see what we're left with. Alright, so it's probably a bit hard for you to see, but you can see where she's actually started to have some babies, so you can see the little smaller clumps. So I'm just going to try and separate Try and get this dirt out from the roots. Now you want to be gentle because you don't want to break the roots, and you definitely don't want to be stressing her any more than you already are by taking her out. So just tease those roots. Now you can see actually there's still some Osmocote in here that hasn't, you know, because I have done slow release fertiliser before, so you can see that they are actually empty pockets of nothing now. Alright. She's pretty tight in there today. Here's to show you just how banked up she was. That soil is coming out. Alright. I'm just going to try and separate these. I can get her into 2 or 3 even amounts. There we go. Get rid of all the dead stuff in the middle. Now when you're potting up, you really want to get rid of the dead stuff because you don't want the plant, after being stressed out, to be trying to feed dead leaves. So right, there's one. I didn't realise how bad I'd left her, poor thing. There's another big divide. Where are you? Just trying to get those roots separated. There we go. There we go. Alright. You think that poor big, all of that was in that one pot. So you're the biggest, so that's the biggest pot. So you're probably the biggest, next biggest, and then so all these leaves here that I'm taking off, I'll get rid of.
Hi, it's Editing Lindsay here. So I'm going to keep half the old soil in each pot and replace that with new potting mix from the bag. And what goes into that box, I'm actually going to put either into other pots with a mixture of that and fresh potting mix, or I will put it into the top of my compost bin.
am going to start with majority of new soil though. So we'll just dig her out a well, get her in. Nice clean job this, isn't it? Hey? Now I do want to make it so that she's not too deep, but at the same time there is plenty of soil. So I want to make sure that I'm making sure it's full, because otherwise in a week's time, once you've watered it, she'll be sitting in half a bucket of water and that's completely useless. She won't like that. So what I find is a good idea is if I just sort of put it in and push it down, make sure that the soil is filled to the top, and if she's slightly buried then I can just pull her out, but she's still got plenty of soil in there. So then I just give her a bit of a wiggle, push down in there again, wiggle, push down. Excuse me. There we go. Look at that. From one plant, I now have 3. So, this peace lily actually my daughter bought me a few years ago. I think she was about, what is she, 17, she'll be 18 soon. So she bought it for me for Mother's Day 2 years ago. So she would have been turning 15, turning 16 when she was working. Just there we go. Now what I'm going to do as well is I will give her a good water, and I will give her a bit of a fertiliser water mix to make sure that she's all nicely happy. I'll just get these other 2 done. Same sort of thing. Now peace lilies especially, they really love their water, and they like a nice warm spot. So I'll get this beautiful baby in, just dig the soil from the middle a bit, try and spread those roots out a little bit. Almost there. So just give her a bit of a shuffle when all her stems aren't too buried, then you know that you've got all her roots in there. And again, I'll give her water with a bit of fertiliser just to keep her happy. Last one. Last 2. Next one. all potted up. Now, like I said, I'll go get the water, watering can, and I will quickly give them a drink. Alright. Okay, so I have my watering can with my liquid fertiliser. Just give them a nice good drink. That'll help to get a bit of dirt out of their branches. And I'll give and that is how you turn one plant into 3. And this is how easy it is, realistically, to get extra pots out of a plant. So, thank you for joining me on this today. I'm pretty sure my beautiful peace lily is going to be a lot happier now that she's got a bit more room, some fresh potting mix, lots of a little bit of Osmocote, and a nice liquid feed as well. So thank you. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, please press like, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, press like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you want to be notified whenever I release a new video, I'm trying to do 2 or 3 a week, but I'm sort of averaging probably 1 a week at the moment, but I'm trying to get the 2 or 3 happening. If you'd like to be notified, just press that bell. You can do all or personalise it. But it is between the garden and the kitchen and living a rented farm life. Thanks so much. Bye.